Hello, and welcome to FanCookingTastic. Through the magic of Christmas and some fast editing, of course, we bring you our baking special. It's my favorite, and it will be gone for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure.
For this episode, Magic Cookie Bars, we will need half a cup of butter, salted or unsalted, it's up to you. 1.5 cups graham wafer crumbs, 1 can of Eagle brand milk, 1 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1.25 cups of flaked coconut.
Hello, and welcome to FanCookingTastic. We're bringing you a series of Christmas baking specials because it is the season. And as William said at the top of the show, the magic of Christmas, we're going to make a really magical dessert. And it really is his favorite. And we'll be lucky if there is anything left over by the time we're done. But I'm not going to try to take this one on by myself. No way, because I'll likely bugger it up, burn the house down, and Santa won't even have to bother bringing a piece of coal because I will have made one. So, in order to help us out and guide us on this, I'm going to have my wife, the baking extraordinaire of our house called North Hedge, by the way, come and help us out, show us exactly how to make these magic Christmas cookies. Magic cookies, magic something. She's going to tell us what they are. Magic cookie bars, I think. So, come on out, Yvonne. Show us what we've got cooking on here. Oh, thanks.
Hello.
Welcome to FanCookingTastic. We've heard you from in the background before in series 1 when we were dealing with certain nasty foods like mushrooms and how many eyes were in potatoes.
Yes.
But now I'm unleashing the kitchen upon you because this is a territory that I dare not venture at all. I only go as far as dessert pie, and that's it.
Yes.
So, you've got to show me what to do, and I'll just play along. So what are we making here? We've got a series of 7 episodes where we're going to do baking. And, it's such a special time of the year, and so many people that we know and love like to eat it. I do too. However, where do we begin? What are we making today?
Okay, so we're going to start with the Magic Cookie Bars. This is one of my childhood favorites. However, I've done a slight twist to it because I do not like the nuts that are supposed to go on top.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I'm nutty enough, and she has to put up with me.
I used to pick them off all the time. So I'm going to make them without the nuts so that there is no picking off of the nuts.
I'd still eat them. I'd still eat them, I promise.
So it's pretty simple. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here, I'll let you come over
5
here.
Ingredients.
Take over that side
so
of the
it's
kitchen.
pretty. It's quite simple. I've run into a few complications in the past, but I'm hoping that we've worked it out. I had a quick chat with my mom on FaceTime today to get a few pointers on how to line the pan and everything. So we'll see how it goes.
So this is a glass dish.
Yes.
You used it like for so long.
A lot.
But there was a trick. You discovered something started to happen.
Yeah, so I thought I was doing okay with this, but all of a sudden it started to stick on me. So my mom has found that happened to her too. So she started to line her glass dish with parchment paper, but enough of it so that once it's all cooled, she can just lift out the whole slab of Magic Cookie Bars with the paper and then cut them on the on the counter, and then you can store them. But we'll get to that later.
Okie doke.
So it should be interesting. So first we're going to start with butter. A huge favorite here at FanCookingTastic.
Did you guess that?
So we're going to grab some butter.
Butter.
And it's a half cup butter. And I like to use the lines that are on the packaging. So it just so happens it's right here. So half cup. We're just going to go a little bit more because I guess I was overzealous on the quarter cup earlier.
So you just sort of give it. You think, oh, that's enough, and just cut it.
So it's half a cup, and we're going to melt it in a measuring cup. So I'm just going to cut it into a couple of different chunks, just so it will melt quicker. And this is going to vary how long you're going to nuke it for in the microwave, because everyone's microwaves are different sizes. So just watch it. You might actually want to put some paper towel on top so it doesn't make a mess inside your microwave.
This is something you could do in someone else's microwave then if you wanted to make a mess. But not ours.
So we'll just start with that. And see
what was that, 30 seconds to start?
Yeah, we'll see.
30 seconds to start, and then you can have a look. Yes.
We'll see if it snap, crackles, pops.
You have audience here and you have audience there.
Yes. Hello, I won't forget you. I know you're over there.
This is like making butter for popcorn to put on top of it. But we're not making popcorn today.
No. Okay, let's see. Not yet.
Is this the magic part?
Ta-da!
Wow. A few more seconds.
Again, I've gone and pre-measured everything out. Just makes things a little quicker.
Yes, we saw everything at the top of the show, all the ingredients. So now you get to see them out of the bags and out of the packages in their magical containers. Today's word is magic.
So we're getting there.
And butter, right?
Yes, your
butter,
favorite.
Magic butter.
We're almost there.
Magic 911 if you have too much butter.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks okay. Maybe show our little ceiling cam friends here.
There's a little bit of chunks in
That's
here.
nice, chunky
Maybe we'll just
butter.
keep...
Oh, but there's enough heat in there to melt that, is there? Okay, I see.
Just keep stirring it here.
All right. Here, I'll sit on this side again, because then the side you can talk to the folks on the side if you want to.
I don't want to forget you.
We don't want to forget them. Like, why do we keep seeing the side of this lady's face?
Okay, so we're all good here.
Okay.
So now we're just going to pour this in.
It's the butter into the, what is this? Graham crumbs?
Yes. This is your 1.5 cups of graham wafer crumbs.
Okay.
There we're good with that.
Is this my job now?
If you wouldn't mind.
I get a job.
And now we're just going to stir the butter into our crumbs.
Now this looks tasty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to ask, do you have to get rid of all these huge lumps, or just chunkier the better?
No, actually, it doesn't really matter. Just mix it really well, because we're going to then transfer this into our pan and press it down firmly. So
okay. Shall I get the car warmed up? We're going to drive over it, flatten it out.
No.
Oh.
Just make sure it's all... I think we're pretty good here. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to do the lining of the pan with our parchment paper.
Do I get another job?
Sure.
Okay.
So we're going to want to make it larger so that we have, because it's going to have to fold in, but we still want excess.
So is it wide enough, maybe? So.
I think that'll be fine.
How much?
That's
About
probably
yay?
good. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shall I go farther?
No. I think
All right.
that's good.
Well, that cut okay.
Okay.
One day she'll teach me how to cut it properly. And it's
So
noisy.
now, sorry.
It's not your fault. If you could get this to be quieter,
up.
that would be a miracle. You need me to hold, maybe?
Yeah.
See, there's a reason it takes two people to make this.
Oh. Yeah.
I have to try and fold this paper in here without it
It's okay like
popping
that.
back out. Shall I get some tape?
No.
Okay.
There, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, well, see, look at that.
I know.
Now,
we're
look at
gonna
this
get all
magic. This is the magic,
This is
folks.
magic.
It floats.
So we're just gonna get this in there.
Here, show our friends over there. There we go. That's it. Oh, there, it's done. No, kidding.
I'm going to...
What do you need? A spatch?
It's okay.
We use these. Remember, these are the favorite tools here on FanCookingTastic.
Yeah, no, I want that one
Because
for my milk.
our grandmothers said never to leave anything wasted in the bowl. They use one of these things, cleans the bowl out. And if you're really short of time, it probably cleans it out well enough you don't have to do the dishes either.
Mm.
Okay.
So now...
Done with this now?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Another job.
So now we're going to try and get this evenly distributed. Try not to poke a hole into the paper here.
Paper, yeah.
I think my mom said she used like a glass, like the bottom of a glass,
Oh,
which I can see would really work right now.
I've got my wine over there. Will that help?
Not when you're drinking it.
Well, I wasn't going to drink it with it in the stuff. You might spill it in there. They'll make a whole new dessert.
Oh, geez, yes. I want to make sure it's all into the corners.
Okay. And does it have to be very thick or
Well, just even. Like
Even.
try and make it even.
okay?
But this is going to be the magic of it, right? Because maybe someone's going to get a little bit more graham wafer crumbs if that may be their favorite part of it.
I'm pretending to look very important here by holding down this end that you're
You're
not
doing
even
a
working.
really good job.
Well, thank you.
Oh.
But it's the end you're not even working on. Realized you need some more help down that
No,
side.
it's okay. I think we're good.
Okay.
Look at this. I think we're good.
Now we're going to get a noisy microphone for a second.
Are you all right?
There. Yeah, I had to move it around. So I'll have to edit that sound out. Yours is fine.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, you're a pro.
I'm not moving so much. Okay.
Now
Next, we are moving on to
cheat notes.
the milk. This is my favorite.
Oh, so you'll have to use this cam over to here too. Yeah, there you go.
So, Eagle brand milk. So
Comes from real eagles.
so freaking good.
Right? No?
No.
Okay. Oh, it's runny.
Yeah.
It looks like
It looks like vanilla pudding.
bad milk.
No. Okay, so you're gonna want to pour. Yes.
Oh, nothing. Just, yes. What's
It's a.
that?
I think it's from that.
It's a graham cracker.
Yeah.
Okay, pour. Can you show our buddies over somewhere?
Okay, so we're going
Here,
to.
do you want me to pour? No, don't
No.
let me do it.
We're going
God
to
knows
pour
what'll
this
happen.
evenly
That looks good.
all over.
Does look like a good white custard, actually.
And try not to drool too much while you're doing this. I just had to realize.
And then you have to cover all the surfaces, so make sure you...
Oh, I have like half a can still, man. I'm good.
Is that for us to drink later, then?
No, the whole can goes on, okay?
The whole
You're
can?
using the whole can.
That's a lot. It wouldn't just run everywhere.
No, let's see, again, the magic. Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Just watch the paper. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it wanted some too.
There. Are you jealous?
Yes.
Do you want the can after?
No, I'll cut my tongue. I'm sure.
No, there's no sharp parts in this. Trust me.
You've tried it,
Yes.
have you? Okay.
So these little spatulas are awesome for this. You want to try and get it all. And this stuff's pretty forgiving. Like it kind of self-levels anyway.
Assuming your counter is level. That
True.
is. If it's anything like this house,
We got
you'll have your dessert up in one corner of the dish. Which is half the magic, really. I'm sure.
Alice in Wonderland's house.
Right.
That's what I call this place.
That's right.
Never a dull moment. Okay.
There you have
do
it.
you mind?
Do I mind? Do I mind?
Oh boy, here we go.
You have more cans of this, right?
I'm not telling you where they are.
Mm.
And I really don't think you're supposed to eat it. Okay.
That's pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm. So the next part is our chocolate chips. Again, you want to try and put them evenly everywhere on here. So
Here, can you sprinkle this way?
this way?
Yeah, then these folks can see
sorry.
it.
I
know. I
keep
can hear them
forgetting about
screaming
you guys.
over here, and they're going, "Hey, man, get your hand out of the way. We can't see."
There, you can see now. This is a kind of fun dish. Like, you could, if your kids could be involved in this.
You certainly wouldn't want to have the shakes too badly, though, if you did this.
No.
They might end up all over the place. So they don't have to coat it everywhere. They're probably going to melt, I'm guessing.
Actually,
Or
again,
something.
that's part of the magic. They really don't melt into like a consistent chocolate block. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's magic, folks.
In
fact, let's see. Why do they call them?
They're one of my favorites.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Why do they call them magic cookie bars? Let's have a look and see.
I don't know.
What we see here. So let's
You're
see.
like the walking encyclopedia.
Yeah. This dessert is a ooey gooey, endless layers all packed inside. So far we have 3 layers, so that's good. We got that going for us. All the ingredients are combined. So where did this come from? Let's see here. Some people call them Hello Dollies, coconut dream bars. Does that mean you get coconut dreams? I don't know if I want to have coconut dreams all night long.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're talking about Eagle brand. They call them the Magic Cookie Bar.
Yeah.
Themselves. Let's see. So what's with this Hello Dolly? Hello Dolly. Can you imagine walking into a dessert shop? Hello, sir. I'd like a Hello Dolly. I think the guy'd look at you a little bit strange.
So now after you put the chocolate chips, you're going to do your coconut. And you're just, again, you can continue.
Oh, no, that's just some boring stuff about movies.
I think it was like,
Carol
this
Channing.
all started like in the mid-1960s or something.
Oh, well, the 60s, the people in the 60s.
Oh, be careful.
Had incredibly strange but wonderful food. Looked odd, but tasted magnificent. And you know what? It dropped off the face of the earth. And we haven't seen it for years. Maybe we're going to have to make some specials where we do some of the favorites of the 1960s.
Maybe.
But this one at least has lasted since that era. Oh, I see some coconut.
Oh.
That needs rescuing. And this is sweetened coconut. We've used coconut in Series 1 making Indian food. And I'll tell you, some Indian friends of mine, they laughed their faces off because I made up the korma sauce from scratch. And they said, wow, that was pretty interesting. Maybe one day they'll show me how to make it proper.
Sorry.
Okay. I see. Oh, microphone.
So you're just I'm just sprinkling it all over.
Sprinkling it all over. This one, you'd sort of go even, it looks like.
Yeah, you want to try. Okay.
Does this melt too, or is that part of the magic?
No, coconut won't melt. And now...
Coconut don't melt, folks.
Yes.
Go ahead, just say it. Anything goes here, you know that.
We're going to, you're going to want to press this down firmly. So I like to use a, not too hard because you're going to squish it out everywhere, but just enough, right? Again, I bet you the cup, like my mom uses a glass, would come in handy because...
Yeah, a steamroller would not be effective right
no,
now.
Like...
That's what they need to make.
What?
A miniature roller for this kind of stuff. Like a baking roll, like a rolling pin, but small. Under the handle, you can drive all over stuff.
I don't know if you can see now. You can kind of see some of the milk coming up. So I don't want to press too much harder.
Springing a
Oh,
leak.
you know what? We should start our oven.
Oh.
Would
all
you
right.
mind putting it to 325, please?
325.
Yes.
Sure. Once I figure out where to. Here we are.
Because we're using a glass dish, it recommends 325 degrees.
325 degree oven coming up.
Yeah.
Baking 350. Well, that's too high.
So
325.
there we are. Again, it's pretty simple. I don't know what these 7-layer ones are that they talk about. I know you could throw the nuts on there.
Maybe you build it like a lasagna.
If you want nuts on, I think they're
walnuts.
Walnuts, I believe.
Okay.
And you would put those on top.
That's still not 7 layers.
I know. I don't. In
Maybe
the
do you
stores
build it
I've
over?
seen. No. In stores I've seen like other kinds of chocolate chips, like caramel kinds, and but this has been a tradition in our family. Like my grandma used to make them, my mom made them, and now I've been doing it. It's just one of our favorites, and
so maybe you try this recipe out and then customize it any way you want afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But if you do, she'll come after you. You're not allowed to mess with these recipes, let me tell you. This one here says from the kitchen of Mom.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's a hand-me-down, even from your grandmother, quite possibly.
For sure.
All handwritten on a card. You don't see that anymore. I think that's old.
I handwrote that.
You handwrote that.
Yes.
Makes 24 bars.
Depending on how you cut them.
Start lining up now, folks. Cool well before cutting.
Yes.
Store loosely.
Yes.
Isn't that cool? One little tiny card. Now we make entire episodes about a little card. But that's the magic right there on this card. Mm-hmm. Magic right here. Cool. So you have to preheat that oven. Oh, we needed to have that going a bit more.
Yeah.
Preheat your oven next time.
Yeah.
This is oven preheating time.
We could cue some music right now. Sing some carols.
Oh, really? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So our oven's up to temperature, finally. We're going to get this thing in. It's a 325 oven. And we're going to cook it for how long? 25
to 30 minutes.
Oh, more waiting.
But I'm going to just put it on for 20 and check it after that because we're using a gas oven. So I want to make sure we don't burn it.
Burn it.
You want to cook it till it's lightly browned.
Oh, well then.
So
shall we?
Give her.
Okay, let's give her.
There we go.
And we set ourselves a nice little timer.
So we're going to do 20. There we are.
And
we'll be back.
we'll be back. We'll be back. We're going to wait for the 20-minute mark to hit. And, we'll see what's going by then. Hopefully we're not going to burn the place down in the meantime. If the next scene seems to be inside of a fire hall, you'll know what happened. Hello. It's been cooking for a little bit longer than the 20 minutes that we originally put in there, more like 30, 35 tops. And we're about ready to take it out.
Yep.
I think the oven's going to beep in about 27 seconds. Not that you haven't heard the beep before, but anyway, it's exciting because the kitchen smells absolutely fantastic. And we still won't be able to eat this right away, but it's going to look pretty good.
I'm surprised William's not up.
With the smell?
Yes.
I know, right? He's
this is his favorite.
He's probably having dreams of a dessert.
3, 2,
1. There it is.
All right.
So
I'm going to just shut everything off.
That's probably safe. All right, now we're going to take it out of the oven because this thing's golden brown. Well, not quite golden brown. We don't want it burnt. But that is yummy looking. All right, let's bring it on over to the counter.
Here we are.
Check that out. That is magic. I see it boiling a little bit around the edges. Smell-o-vision, if you have it, it's absolutely wonderful. That's the only trouble with cooking at night. You'll notice this is one of the first dishes. This is the first episode we've ever done in the dark outside. And so with people sleeping, it's near impossible for them to sleep about now because this is really, really smelly good.
I think we'll be up for a little bit.
We will be, I'm sure, yes. So this is fantastic. So now we can't eat this right away, can we?
No, please, yeah, definitely let this cool. And I actually really like my squares cold from the fridge. I know you tend to like them more room temperature.
Mm-hmm. They melt better in your mouth that way.
I don't know. I just find like the cold.
I sense a debate.
Everything is really cold. But then the magic comes out because the milk is not solid. It is still oozing. And that is just magic. So that's why I like them cold.
However you like them, let us know.
Yes. But definitely
send an email, send a note.
So definitely, right, we let this cool because then you can take, once it's all cooled and settled.
So once it's cooled, yeah, you'll I'm going to lift this out.
Yeah.
It'll be a solid piece.
Yeah. So my mom said you can just grab this and lift the whole thing out, put it down on like a cutting board, and then you're going to cut it into the squares sizes that you like. This is very rich. So maybe
nice big 6-inch pieces.
Maybe like, I don't know, 1 inch by 1 inch, say.
But have 6 of them.
Give or take. And then you're just going to store them loosely in a container. You can do layers.
Wax paper, cookie tin.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Type stuff. Well, there you go.
And then again, just you can keep them. I would keep them in a cool place. If you have like a cellar, that's where we used to keep them as kids.
Fridge.
Or a fridge.
Fridge is good.
That's what we're going to do here. And if you like the room temperature, take them out earlier. Otherwise, you can just pop one at 2:00 in the morning.
Sometimes I've done that. Wow, excellent. Thank you. And this looks, I can't wait to be able to eat this. Again, don't drool on it unless that's how you claim your own territory. But this is good. This is our first dessert. Stay tuned for more exciting, wonderful Christmas baking episodes coming up. Well, probably right about now. Until then, enjoy. For more FanCookingTastic episodes, Click these links that seem to be filling up my kitchen. And please like, comment, and subscribe.